do you actually describe yourself as a naked therapist rather than somebody that just has sex?
Sex is not a big part of my job, and I said this on the other talk show in Los Angeles. If this job was about sex, I would have 5-minute appointments. It's more so naked therapy. Like, I hear a lot of confessions. I hear a lot of men, for example, who might have been abused, or I had a client the other month whose dog had died and had no one to tell, and his businessman, he just sat and cried for a couple of hours. And I feel like saying to them to become a very expensive therapist.
Because you say that you charge £500 an hour, is that right?
In Australia, it's 1,000 an hour.
Sorry, 1,000 an hour.
No, but I think that...
Exchange rate, but then it's 3,000 for a whole night, is that right?
6,000.
6,000 for a whole night.
That's Australian dollars.
Australian dollars.
Yes.
What was the first time like? I mean, were you petrified? Were you really nervous?
Yes, I think I was really nervous. I mean, it was 3 years ago. Yeah, I was nervous. But it was actually such an anticlimax, literally. But it, you know, I felt euphoric afterwards. I thought extremely empowered, and I felt that we ended up talking about The Voice. Do you have The Voice here?
Yes,
yeah.
We ended up talking about The Voice and Delta Goodrem, and you know, it was so pedestrian and vanilla. It wasn't sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It was more so companionship.
And talking of the prices, obviously without going into massive detail about what you actually do, because this is a morning show,
yes,
everybody can have sex, everyone can do sex, so why are you so expensive? I mean, what makes you better than...
Well, it's not about sex, for a start. Anyone can charge for sex, and, you know, it's not about sex, it's about the whole experience. It's about, you know, being sort of lady. It's about being a lady, being a courtesan, the sort of lady you can take to a restaurant, have intelligent conversation with. That's what men are paying for. They're not paying for sex. They can have sex if they go to a bar, or Tinder.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people out there watching right now thinking, you know, okay, so you do your job. What makes you a client? What kind of people are attracting, going to you for this service?
Any man. There's no type. It's any married, single, young, old.
And Amanda?
Yes.
Without judging in any way, obviously you said then married. Do you have any feelings of guilt or any issues about sleeping with married men?
Look, of course. I mean, I'm a woman. I've got female friends. You know, I have kids. I was married at one stage. I had a long-term partner. It's not my marriage. I can't judge these men, just as I don't like to be judged, so I can't judge these men for their marriage or what they do. But these wives, I sort of feel I would love to say so much to these women, and that's what I said in my book. All the things I hear from men about what... Because we women, we talk to our friends, we overshare. Men have no one to talk to.